Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people. Welcome to Emelio Duran's place where I talk about and display various things. It's my live stream. How everybody doing out there? It's Saturday, 5:07 p.m. Eastern Time, February 28th. All right, it's the last day of February. 2 months already down for 2026. Time waits for nobody. No man, no woman, no child, no animal, nothing. Every day I come on here and I create videos and I go live and I talk about what's going on in the United States and different parts of the world. And I always like to tell people that time is precious. Time is one of the most precious gifts in the world, because one day it's going to be over and you won't be here anymore in the flesh, and your spirit will either be in heaven or hell. All right, this is what has been said since way back in the day. All right, how you maneuver on earth dictates your spirit. And we all have made mistakes, we all have flaws, but we try to do the best we can do. And the way I do that is I learn every day, I read a lot, I educate myself with what's going on with current events, and I try to be on the right side of life. And then I'll create a live stream and I'll come on here and I'll talk about certain things that is positive, because not everything I want to talk about has to be to grab the attention of the viewer. You know, entertainment and sports and stupid stuff. Sometimes I really like to come on here and give you some positive stuff. Words of affirmation, all right? So, this one is trust the process, all right? Trust the process. What does that mean, trust the process? Well, whatever goal you have, trust the process. If you put in 100% of it, you will get back 100%. That's just how the universe works. But you can't cheat the process. It has to be 100%. All right? And that's with anything in life. Okay? Having faith in a journey, system, or personal growth path. All right? I could use YouTube as my example of trusting the process. I remember when I started YouTube and I was just creating slideshows. Now I have 2 shows. I create videos about what's going on in my life. I do reaction. I talk about the news, politics, sports. And now I even come on live and talk about different things, read books, all different stuff. So you have to trust your process. You have to expand your mind and just know that the end result is the end result. And the end result for me will be when I leave this earth. I do not plan on stopping creating videos or going live until I leave the earth. God willing, YouTube is still available. All right. But I will always talk about things. I will always create videos. I always will talk about my life and my dogs and Simbi and my sister and where I go and my cars. because it's my diary. This is like my diary. Matter of fact, it is my diary. All right. So then one day I could look back when I'm 90 years old, God willing, I'm still alive, and I say, wow, look at me back in the day when I was in my 40s on this YouTube journey, right? Or someone else could look at it and say, wow, look at this guy. He was just a regular guy. And he went from 24 subscribers to, who knows where I'll end up. I never thought I would have 4,300 subscribers. I remember when I had 20 subscribers. I'm just being honest. I remember that. All right. So this is what I give my focus on, which is YouTube. I could go harder, true, but I like to balance what I'm doing because my house still needs my undivided attention. My car still needs undivided attention. My training needs undivided attention. My dogs, Simbi, right? So all those other things still need my undivided attention, but I can still create videos at the same time. So I have to stay focused, all right? And trust the process, okay? It requires patience, staying committed to your efforts and letting go of the need to control every outcome. That right there is a challenge, because you can't control everything. I wish one day I could just snap my fingers and 20,000 subscribers and be like, yes. But my journey is a slow journey, and it's keeping me balanced, it's keeping me focused, it's keeping me sharp, working wise, and I don't like wasting a day. I don't like to wake up and knowing I didn't create a video, I didn't train my body, or I didn't do any type of cleaning in my house or remodeling my house or focused on my cars or interacted with the dogs or interacted with Simbi, or it's just, I keep myself focused, all right? I do, I really do. I keep myself focused. I pray. I need to pray more. And I really trust the process. I really do. I trust the process because I know my goal. I would like to be a millionaire, but if that doesn't happen, as long as I'm living a nice, comfortable life and I'm happy and stress-free, I don't have to worry about where I'm going to sleep or where I'm going to eat. So that means a lot to me, and I set myself up and my family for success. So when I die, there's money there, you could bury me and then boom, there's money there. It's like, damn, he left a bill. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that. They just leave bills and shit. And it's like, that's not cool. That's not right. All right. So learning from setbacks. This is a good one here. Okay. Viewing failures or challenges as necessary lessons rather than reasons to quit. Okay. Sometimes when I create a video and I see it didn't draw the numbers that I would like, I'm like, it's frustrating. But I have to understand it's the process. I have to put trust in the process, okay? Not everybody's going to like what I say. Not everybody's going to think what I do is funny or educational or good or interesting. And that's okay. As long as I have one person or two persons, three or four, somebody, you know what I mean? It's cool. I'm going to continue to make videos and go live and just be the best version of myself. Always. Always. All right. So never quit. Don't quit. Keep going because time is precious. All right. Don't quit. Okay. Not every day is going to be your day. For real. For real. Okay. Mindset shift, moving from a state of frustration to one of patience and self-belief. Exactly. Patience. Some people don't have it. I've learned to be a very patient individual. I've learned to enjoy myself, my own company. I learned I don't have to be around people. I avoid a lot of people because I don't need their energy affecting my mood. Don't you know when you interact with different people, it affects what you got going on, right? Different moods from different people is different energy. I stay away from people as much as possible because I don't like negative energy. I don't want certain people spirit to rub on to me. I don't. I don't like it. So I stay away from people, man. All right. That's a mindset shift. Let me tell you something. When I started going to school and learning and reading different books, it really opened my mind, man. I'm telling you, start reading more and start reading books that are like words of affirmation and wisdom. All right, different quotes out there. I'm telling you, it will help in your journey. I promise you. I promise you. It will help in your journey. You just have to stay committed in your journey. And guess what? You have to trust the process. All right? So I'm going to end this live stream with this. Be safe. Be consistent. If you have a goal, work on your goal. Never quit on your goal. Sometimes you might accomplish your goal in a day. Sometimes it might take 10 years. All right? There's short goals and there's long-term goals. Just make sure you keep working on your goal, and time is precious, okay? All right? It's a conscious decision to keep moving forward, believing that the effort put in today will lead to desired results tomorrow. Come on, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's a conscious decision to keep moving forward, believing that the effort you put in today will lead to desired results tomorrow. And that's a fact. All right? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Be the best version of yourself, okay? And be safe out there, man. I know the world is changing, so take care of your inner circle, all right? And trust the process. Peace.